the British Grand Prix, and it has to be said, typically Silverstone weather, but most importantly, it's a typical Silverstone atmosphere for this 9th round of the Formula One World Championship. And for the time being, all thoughts of where this race is heading in the future are forgotten, as Silverstone today concentrates on a race that promises to be full of unpredictability, in which this weather is certain to play a significant part. And the main thought for the majority of the capacity crowd packed around this circuit is exactly what can Lewis Hamilton do from 4th place on the grid. Well, the British Grand Prix is described by Martin Brundle and James Allen, after James has taken us through a very mixed-up grid indeed.
So let's take a look at the grid for the penultimate Grand Prix at Silverstone. On the front row, Heikki Kovalainen and Mark Webber. What an intriguing start that's going to be. Raikkonen and Hamilton make up row 2. Heidfeldt's on form in the BMW Sauber in 5th, with Alonso 6th for Renault. A career best for Piquet, 7th, and 8th for Vettel. Massa and Kubica both had technical problems in the final part of qualifying. Coulthard lines up 11th with Timo Glock alongside him. Through to row 7, Bourdais and Jarno Trulli in the Toyota. Row 8, Kazuki Nakajima, the best of the Williams, alongside Barrichello. Jenson Button down in 17th place with Rosberg alongside. And at the back, the two Force Indias of Sutil and Fisichella.
The challenging, very high-speed Silverstone circuit. The drivers adore this place. It's 3¼ miles long and some very high-speed entries, especially in the early part of the lap. This is the Maggots and Beckett's complex. Let's see it on board Mark Webber. 190 miles an hour. He doesn't lift the throttle there. He only just flicks one gear down to 6th for the middle part, another for 5th through the exit. 150 miles an hour already. I've never seen a Formula One car stick like that through Beckett's. The open nature of Silverstone means that you're subject to the elements. Lewis Hamilton found that to his great cost in qualifying, as he was literally blown off the road. If it's wet for the Grand Prix, there'll be other challenges too.
Welcome everybody to a very damp Silverstone. There is an art to wet weather driving, and I think we're going to learn a lot more about it.
The victory, wasn't it? The rains came, big decision to make over tyres. What was the tension surrounding that one?
Well, for me, I just focused on my job. I wasn't even going to get into the discussion of what tyres it should be. I think at one point I suggested a tyre to the team, which is actually the wrong tyre. And so they made very good decisions through the whole race. They knew what the weather was going to be like. And my job was just to manage the tyres the best I could and bring the car home. And trust me, it wasn't an easy Sunday drive, but it was phenomenal.
It was fantastic. Your championship challenge is alive and well once again, a share of the championship lead. Quick thought about Hockenheim now. Bit of rain?
If it rains in Hockenheim, well, it rains, but we're not going to get ahead of ourselves. We're going to go back to drawing boards after this and make sure we keep on improving with the car. And for me, I hope that we can get some points in Hockenheim. A win, if that'll be great. But I think our aim has to be just to score some points.
Lewis, congratulations. Fantastic win today.
Thank you very much.
Go off and celebrate that.
I will do.
You too could be a big winner if you get